guys, welcome back to the Cardan Channel. For today's video, I am going to talk about what's inside our clear book. So your flight is next week, but you're thinking, what are the documents that should be on hand so that whenever the visa officer asks for it, it's ready? So I'm right here. There's two clear books, one for me and one for Dan. And I'm gonna show you the list of documents that we have on the clear book. I mean, the visa officer did not ask for all of the documents that we have here, but I did not risk not having these documents because I feel like they are all important, and every visa officer is different. And as I watched a lot of videos and I did a lot of research. The visa officer would ask for different kinds of documents, and so I gathered the possible documents that they may ask. And I'm going to share it to you. We did our application online, and we brought all of our physical documents in our backpack just in case we will be asked. We made sure that we have all our documents and we don't want to risk putting it in the luggage. And then we have these two clear books. So Dan has his own small purse, and I also have my own small purse where we put our passport, the vaccination card from BOQ, money, our phones, and some identification cards. And then we carry each of these. So during check-ins, we prepare. He carries his own, I carry mine. Now, let's start. Now, it may not be very clear on your end. Now, let me just discuss it because it's not so clear. The first one is the approval letter. You see, there's a lot of documents. Lots of papers. The first one, approval letter. So this one's gonna be found on your GIC account, the approval letter. And the CBSA letter is the one that's found on your stamped passport. It comes with it after it's stamped. So it's back to back. That's why I have two in each number. Number two, the acceptance letter from school. And the arrive GAN, which I registered 72 hours before our arrival. On the third page, I have the flight ticket and the travel insurance. So the travel insurance is included in our flight ticket. Number four, the boarding pass, the check-in proof, and the declaration paper. So these are on the airport. The first three ones we printed before our flight, and the fourth one I have one space for these three. Then the fifth, the passport request letter, that's on the GIC account. The biometrics validity letter, still the same, the GIC account. And then I have here our marriage certificate, my birth certificate. Then I also have the NBI, police clearance, health insurance. I've mentioned in our previous video, health insurance, because we came here more than a month earlier than my start date of class, and the school insurance is not yet effective. The effectivity starts when the classes starts. So we both, I and Dan, had health insurance for emergency in case. Then the e-medical information, or the medical result, we also brought it with us. The proof of funds. Before our flight, I mean a week before our flight, we requested for updated bank statements and bank certificates, just in case the visa officer asks for it, then we can show that we actually have money in the bank. Then the tuition fee payment receipt and the online confirmation receipt. So those are also important documents. The affidavit of financial support. Yes, because I was supported by my sister. So I have affidavit of financial support. She gave me an affidavit, and I created a family tree proving that we are sisters. Then the sponsor's passport and company ID. That's for the sponsor's identification. And then I printed the map for our Moncton address. Then the original flight booking. We have original flight booking because the first one didn't work out for some reason, so we had to book another one. Then original acceptance letter. I also have original acceptance letter, which is supposed to be winter 2022, because as I have shared, I may have or may have not shared that I'm supposed to be winter 2022, but then the visa approval was late, thus I was not able to attend the school in winter 2022, and therefore I had to change my program. So I have 2 letters of acceptance from winter 2022 and for September 2022. So I have both of them. The number 17, I'm hiding the name because this is a letter from an employee in NBCC confirming that I am studying there and I have changed my program. Yes, and the 18 is passport and vaxxer. That's it for my clear book. I hope this helps you guys. I mean, if you're preparing your documents, I know that maybe you'd be stressed out if the visa officer asks for all of these documents. But I mean, there's no harm in just preparing the documents that you think the visa officer may ask, because we don't know. And yeah, these documents are the list of documents that I gathered from my research from both YouTube and Quora and Google, that some were asked. That's why I gathered all of them and just have them ready in my clear book. Not that heavy anyway. Now for Dan's same, lots and lots of documents, but it's not so much. So he also has his approval letter, same as mine, and CBSA letter, same as mine. He also has the acceptance letter and the arrive gun. That's my acceptance letter. In case the visa officer asks for it, he has my acceptance letter. Then the flight ticket and the travel insurance, the passport request letter and the biometrics validity letter, the boarding pass, check-in proof and declaration, our marriage certificate and his birth certificate, the NBI and police clearance, the health insurance, the e-medical information or the medical result, the proof of funds. Yes, the one that I mentioned that we requested a week before our flight, my tuition fee payment receipt and the affidavit of financial support. He has this one, and he didn't have the confirmation fee receipt because I don't think he needed that. The sponsor's passport and company ID, so that's the identification of the sponsor, which is my sister. And then the POEA exemption letter, which says that my original acceptance letter, and then the printed map, which is the Moncton address, the original flight booking, and the online confirmation receipt from NBCC, and the confirmation of enrollment, then the passport and the vax certificate copy. Here you go. That's nothing really fancy. I mean, just documents, so that when the visa officer would ask for it, you know, easy to show. And so these are the 2 clear books that we have. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye!